Well, it looked foot perfect. There were some who said they needed the crowd last year to win the world title. No French crowd here, but they skated just as well, if not better. Not the rapturous reception we got last year, but they couldn't have expected it. But could they have done any better?
But it was certainly an awful lot better than they performed at the European Championships. I think the draw has really helped them here. They've come out first. They've got to throw down the gauntlet, put the pressure on the Italians who are next to go. And it's completely reversed to how it was at the European Championships. I thought it was wonderful the way, right from the word go, they used their entire bodies, really get into the mood of the program. As always with these two, completely unorthodox lifts.
Well, they've stayed apart, the French and the Italians, through this year. In the Grand Prix events, they went different ways. These two didn't take part in the Grand Prix final. The only time they've gone head-to-head, the Italians beat them in Bratislava. Look at that. That defies logic. But they did just what they wanted to do. They would take that performance, wouldn't they? Before they started. That was as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm sure. It'll be tough to beat. Completely different to the Europeans. A lot faster across the ice. And seem to have that sureness and confidence back.
Christina Ragozzi alongside.
The marks for Marina
with coach Muriel Boucher-Zazouy. Now then.
The marks.
How much pressure are they going to be able to put on the Italians? The Italians are skating round. They will hear these marks.
Yeah, there's nowhere to hide, is there?
No, they won't want to. Oh, 5.6. Not that good. 5.8 from the French judge, 5.6 from the Italian. Well, but also 5.8 from the Azerbaijan. For presentation then. Oh, those are good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5.9s. But the door is open in that first set of marks for the Italians. But it's ANISSINA and PEIZERAT who at the moment lead by a country mile. They were runners-up in Nice.
Our next competitors.
But here they come in Vancouver with the majority of people in the cognoscenti who think that they're going to turn it over. Their music from the soundtrack to Romeo and Juliet. 4 minutes away from history. There have never been Italian winners of the gold medal in ice dance. Barbara FUSAR POLI, Maurizio Margaglio.
Look very, very sharp indeed. Got to be careful that they don't give it too much.
They think they've done it, and they may well have. What I find incredible from both couples is that this means so much. This is the 4 minutes of the year. They've been training for these 4 minutes, and I think they were nigh on foot perfect, both of them. I have to say, I find it impossible to choose. I don't care really which way it goes. It's so close.
One thing's for sure, they care.
Well, they deserve it, don't they?
Yeah.
We've been told how hard they work. 6 hours a day, every day, on ice. Then there's the ballet stuff. Then there's the weight training. It's awesome.
It really is, yeah. You were saying they've been training all year for this, and boy, do these two train. Well, they gave it their best. I thought there was a danger at the beginning. She seemed a little hyper, and there was one or two of those turns where she nearly overcooked it. And he seemed a little tight towards the end to me. Just, he's the skater out of the four from these top two couples that really has to work at it. And he just looked tight, not into the knees as much towards the end of the program, struggled to get the speed.
I sense they've got it.
Yeah, I think the door was left open with the marks that the French got.
It's the first set that they're vulnerable to. Well, they've certainly served their apprenticeship. These two, they've been together now for 6 years. Gone from 10th in 96 right the way through the ranks. Suddenly got on the podium last year. First time ever the Italians have got on the podium in ice dance. Here we go then.
The marks for technical merit.
Ciao Milesca. Ciao a tutti a casa.
Yeah.
They're better. They're better. 5-7s, 1-5-6. But a couple of 5-9s there. It's going to be very, very close. But I think they're just there. Certainly better marks for technical. For presentation, this will decide it. Oh, could not have been closer. 5-4. The Italians have created history here.
5-9.
World champions.
5-9. Thank you.
Just amazing. Well done to the two of them.
Our next competitors from Russia, Irina Lobacheva, Ilia AVERBUKH.
They have to calm down, these two. Calm down and just take it in, because this is big for them. They have not been on the podium at World Championships before. Twice bronze medalists in the Europeans. 3 successive years they've been fourth. They do not want fourth again. They go into this free in third place. Takata Fugue, Irina Lobacheva, Ilia AVERBUKH for Russia. Husband and wife from Moscow. Lobacheva and AVERBUKH look pretty pleased with each other. The crowd very muted in their applause because they are waiting for the Canadians last to go. And however the Canadians do, you can be sure, even if they fall over 3 times, the applause will be a lot stronger than it was for Irina and Ilia. But they did very well.
They really did. I love the program. And when you watch the Canadians in a short while, you've got to remember this program, because this is the one that you're comparing it with for that bronze medal. Very fast, loads of innovation, and a program I felt they skated from the heart. They'd love this bronze medal.
Well, no one should deny them the bronze medal if they get it. Although I'm sure there'll be 16,000 Canadians who would disagree with me vehemently. But boy, these two have waited their turn, haven't they? Came on the scene in 1994 and then went down a couple of places. They were 13th, then went down to 15th in 95, and then they started to come. But after hitting 4th place in Minneapolis in 98, they marked time. Everyone thought, well, everyone seemed to think that they would be natural progressors to the bronze medal, but it didn't happen. So this is the key now. They can't really hope for gold. Should be out of reach. It should be the Italians. But they want to be in 3rd place, and they want to be comfortably in 3rd place.
Ilia AVERBUKH from Russia. The marks for technical merit.
Breathing very heavily. And they look good. Those marks are good. 3 5.5s, pretty split again.
5.6.
But up to 5.8 from the Russian judge.
5.5.
Otherwise 5.6s and 5.7s. 5.5 from the French and the British judge, Hilary Selby. And she's the only one who marks them out of the top 3.
5.8.
It looks good, but the way is open for the Canadians. They don't look delirious. I think they may fear the worst. Another husband and wife.
From Lithuania, Margarita DROBIAZKO, Povilas VANAGAS.
They've changed their program since Europeans. They missed out there, went down a place, beaten by Lobacheva and AVERBUKH. Here are Margarita DROBIAZKO and Povilas VANAGAS. Program that took them to the bronze medal last year. The first ever from Lithuania to medal at figure skating championships at either Europeans or Worlds.
perfect synchronization through those steps.
Interesting, the Canadians really loving it, and look, a lot of them getting to their feet here. Spirite the Stelle, the routine that created history for them last year, getting on the podium at Europeans and then famously in the World Championships in Nice, has it done the same for them here. I don't think they can get on the podium. The question is, where are they going to finish? Can they stave off the Israelis? Maybe can they nick in front of the Canadians? It's good to see the Canadian crowd applauding them like that.
Yeah, maybe they don't see them as a threat, I don't know. Because remember, these two lying down in 5th place at this stage. I have to say, I've forgotten how good that program was. It's far, far better than the tango that they performed at the Europeans. Loved it. And they skated it so well.
The roars you hear, well, you know what they're for. Shae-Lynn and Victor taking to the ice.
Well, do you know, Simon, I'd probably give it to these two over the Russians. Again, I don't think it'll happen. I just thought the finesse was there. If you took the two programs, I thought the Russian were a little messy in places, and these two had beautiful finesse. Technically a difficult program, skated from the heart as they always do. I loved it.
Got enough coaches there, haven't they? Margarita Tchaikovskaya
from Lithuania.
on the right, and on the left, Vladimir Kotin. Now then. Five is up to 5.7s.
5-6.
The Canadians
5-5. 5-5.
surprisingly
5-7.
giving them some sympathetic
5-5.
size.
It's surprising, but thumbs up for Hilary Selby. She's gone with it.
Yeah, she's got them in 3rd place, as has the French judge, but the bulk of them have them 4th with one couple to go. So it's either going to be fourth or fifth for Margarita and Povilas. Hold on to your hats. This is going to be something else.
Shae-Lynn BOURNE, Victor KRAATZ.
They've been bronze medalists 4 times in the World Championships, including for the first time in Edmonton when the Worlds were last in Canada. They would love to do it again. March With Me, performed by Montserrat Caballé for Shae-Lynn BOURNE and Victor KRAATZ. Now just try telling those two they're not going to be on the podium. See how far you get. It was good. It was very good. First time I've seen the routine. And it was a real gem. And guaranteed to get them on their feet. And almost to a man and a woman, they're there. Look at that. Great sight. Didn't compete last year. She had knee surgery. So it's their first year at Worlds for a couple of years. And they wouldn't have missed this for the world, would they?
No, they couldn't have skated it any better. That's for dead sure. One of their assets is that they're so light on their feet because of that wonderful, soft, deep knee bend.
Every time they come to the ice, there's a real buzz of expectancy.